Good morning, this is Martha Hedrum, and welcome to the Jamaican News Summary, your go-to source for the latest news and updates. Today, we have a major development in the world of human trafficking, as an Indian businessman and his wife were found guilty of human trafficking in connection to an Indian man who was lured to Jamaica for a store manager's job but was also forced to carry out domestic work in the couple's house for 3 years. The couple is scheduled for sentencing on February 24th. Stay tuned for more updates and analysis on this breaking story.
There once was a man from India's land who was promised a job in Jamaica's Strand, but when he arrived, his fate was grand, as he was forced to work, not as planned. The businessman and wife, their guilt was found for human trafficking and document bound. The victim was isolated, no friends around, and the court deemed the acts as slavery renowned. In Manchester, 13 Indians were caught for overstaying. Immigration had fought, but no link to human trafficking was sought, and justice will be served that can't be bought. So let this tale be a lesson to all that trafficking is a crime and must fall.
An Indian businessman, Roshan Shegyar, and his wife, Danit, were found guilty of human trafficking, facilitating human trafficking, and concealment of travel documents by Justice Judith Pusey in the Home Circuit Court in Jamaica. The couple is scheduled for sentencing on February 24. The victim, who was lured to Jamaica for a store manager's job, was subjected to forced domestic work for 3 years and was isolated from friends and family. The victim attempted to take his life in 2017, but eventually escaped and reported the case to the Passport Immigration and Citizenship Agency in May 2019. The victim was promised a job, accommodation, medical coverage, transportation, and food, as well as a salary of 10,000 rupees annually, with part of the money sent to his family. However, when he arrived in Jamaica, he was forced to do housework and was completely isolated from his family and friends. The court heard that the victim was not paid, was physically abused, and had tips taken away by the businessman. Justice Pusey stated in her judgment that the forced chores and non-payment for duties were manifestations of slavery and human trafficking. She believed the victim was truthful about the housework and that no money was paid to him. In other news, 13 Indians were arrested in a joint operation involving the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency, PICA, and the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, CTOC, in Manchester. The individuals were discovered in an apartment and taken into custody for overstaying without proper authority. The commanding officer for the Manchester Police stated that investigations so far reveal no link to human trafficking. In a separate operation, 2 persons of interest and 6 of their associates were arrested in the southern community of Cross Keys in connection with murder, shooting, and robberies committed in Clarendon. The police say investigations are continuing.
Thanks for the continued support. Please remember to like and subscribe. That's all for now, and good night.